Hey guys, what's up? It's time to do a speed test comparison between the Realme C71 versus the Infinix Hot 50, and the Infinix Hot 50 is powered by new MediaTek Helio G100 SoC. Also we have 8 GB of RAM, while the Realme C71 is powered by Unisoc T7 250 SoC. Also we have 8 GB of RAM. And guys, now let's start off with the boot up test. Let's see which one will be faster. So logos came up much faster on the Infinix, and Infinix is running on not latest Android 14, while Realme is running on Android 15 right out of the box. So Realme UI versus the XOS version 14 we have on the Infinix Hot 50, Helio G100 versus a Unisoc, which is a T7 250. So both phones is performing identical in terms of the booting up speed. So anyways, let's talk about the display. So on the Realme we have a 6.5 inch 720p plus IPS LCD display with 120Hz refresh rate on the Realme, while on the Infinix Hot 50 we also have a 6.7 inch Full HD plus IPS LCD display with 120Hz refresh rate as well. So both phones has a LCD display. Here is the punch hole, looks like really similar, and the bottom chain it is also slightly smaller I think on the Hot 50. Everything is closed up in the background. As you can see, no application is running in the background. Also we have same Wi-Fi network on both phones. First application I'm gonna launching is going to be the phone dialer. Slightly quick on the Realme. Next on the list is the settings, that is slightly quick on the Infinix. So let's go to the display. So you can see we have 120Hz refresh rate on both phones. On default it is on auto, but I will use the manual 120Hz. So now check out some more apps. Now let's open up Amazon shopping. We have same Wi-Fi network, so that is actually faster on the Hot 50. Scrolling it is really smooth on both phones. We have 120Hz refresh rate. Desktop tab faster on the Hot 50. So now check out some games application, some lightweight games applications first. Opening up the Candy Crush Saga, Helio G100 versus a Unisoc T7 250 SoC, faster on the Hot 50. Instagram faster on the Hot 50 slightly. Let's spin out. That one faster on the Hot 50. Snapchat, same result. Spotify it is looking similar this time. So now let's opening up the Subway Surfer, another game. MediaTek Helio G100 on the right hand side versus a Unisoc T7 250 SoC. So blazing fast on the Infinix Hot 50. We almost have a 2 or 3 second difference. And let me show the speakers. So here is the Realme C71 looks like, and here is the 100% mode, and here is the Hot 50. Yes, and the speakers it is much louder on the Realme C71, also has a lot more bass on the Realme. So now let's opening up the Temperament 2. And Temperament 2 once again it is much faster on the Infinix Hot 50, as you can see. For Realme C71 it is way too much behind. So in Temperament 2 we almost have a 3 or 4 second difference. So now let's opening up the PUBG Mobile, last big game we have in this speed test. And PUBG art also it is open up way faster on the Hot 50. As you can see, Hot 50 it is done, while Realme now it is also done. So once again we almost have 3 or 4 second difference. Also in that game we have a smooth graphics with ultra frame rate on both phones. Let's open up X, faster on the Hot 50. Zedge, slightly quick on the Hot 50. Scrolling it is really smooth on both phones, as you can see, and the 120Hz it is actually smooth on the Realme which I did not expect that. So last I'm launching the cameras on both phones, default camera application. That one, it is exactly the same, and as far as the cameras are concerned, and the cameras, it is better on the Hot 50, I think. Let's see the camera samples right here. So yes, Hot 50, it is slightly sharper. So here is the front facing camera. So the front facing camera, it is also looks way better on the Hot 50. Now let's see internet browsing speed. So I am seeing Chrome on both phones. Also we have same Wi-Fi network. So like always, wikipedia.org, slightly quick on the Hot 50. Scrolling, it is really smooth. Same thing zooming out. And now let's open this English tab. Exactly the same fast scrolling speed we have. The next on the list is the apple.com. Apple.com, it is exactly the same on both phones. Scrolling, it is once again absolutely smooth. So now let's see RAM management. So we have 8 GB of RAM on both phones. So phone dialer still there. Settings, same result. Amazon shopping, no refresh. Let's see Candy Crush Saga, Instagram, let's see Pinout, Snapchat, Spotify, Subway Surfer, that is got refresh on the Hot 50. Temperento, that is still there. Let's see PUBG, still there. Open up X, Zedge, that got refresh on the Realme. So on both phones we have one refresh so far. Last, we're back to the internet browser, that is also still there. So guys, what I have to say regarding the apps opening speed, as you can see, and the Realme C71, it is not as fast as the Infinix Hot 50. Not only in SMS applications, even in games. We constantly see a 3 or 4 second difference, which is a massive difference, of course. So in terms of the RAM wise, RAM management, it is really similar on both phones. Really good RAM management, I would say. Also, we have 5000 mAh battery size on the Infinix. Also we have 18-watt super fast charging, while on the Realme we have 6300 mAh battery size with a 44-watt super fast charging. So that's about it, and thank you so much for watching this speed test comparison between the Realme C71 versus the Infinix Hot 50. So do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.